Hello everyone, thank you for watching. Anyone who bought Sava stock before X dividend date, that is December 21st, should have received warrant in the brokerage account either today or last night. So now you have that warrant in your brokerage account. Now you must be wondering what to do with that. So if you look at that, you have three options. Number one, you can trade the warrant at the market price. Number two, exercise warrant. And third, you do nothing. Just wait till the expiration date, which is November 15, 2024. Now, Sava desire that every warrant holder exercise the warrant. Because when you exercise the warrant, Sava get the money directly and they can use that money to finance the trial that's going on, all the research and development, and all the good thing, all the medicine they are working on. All right, so now you have the warrant in your brokerage account, and you know what are some of the options you have. Now you must be thinking, what should you do now? And then, should you trade it at the market value and take cash and run, which was the option one that we'll look at it? Or if you do that, how much you will make, right? If that means you trade on the market, how much you're gonna get? You're probably gonna get what's on the market value of that plus whatever warrant quantity you have. Or should you go for the option number two, exercise the warrant? So if you decide to exercise the warrant, the question is okay, what the process is going to be? Is it a very lengthy or cumbersome process? How should you exercise it? And what happens if you do nothing? You just wait till the expiration date. And then what is the pros and cons of each one of them? So let me go through each one of them one by one. So that will give you a better understanding of it. Before I go and look at each option one by one and explain in detail how to do and how to approach with that, just one request. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends and family. And one more housekeeping stuff disclaimer, right? I'm not a financial advisor, neither do I recommend any trade. This is just for educational purpose. So now we have this whole housekeeping thing done. Let's move on to the real stuff. All right, so we have three options now, right? So let's start with the easy one. And the easy one always is to do nothing, just nothing. So let's wait till the expiration date, right? So let's do that. So we all know that the strike price is $33 and expiration date is November 15, 2024. So as mentioned that in my last video, that the warrant work more like long-term call options. And you will notice that the value of Sava warrant will be very close to what the option value will be for that expiration date. So that will be pretty close to each other. So as we get closer to the expiration date, the time value will decrease. As you know, it happens in all the options. So if the Sava stock is over $33, then warrant will have some value. If it's below 33, then it will have little or no value as when we go closer to the expiration date. So what will happen on number 15? So if it's below 33, then it will expire worthless. And you will get nothing out of it. But if it's over $33, let's suppose it's like $35, then you will make $2 because it will be over strike price $33. If it's $40, it will be like $7. So whatever is above $33, you will make that one. Now let's move to the next option, which is I would prefer, let's do the option number one first. That is another easy one. In this option, let's do this. This is very simple and easy one. All you have to do is just process it exactly like any other normal transaction you do. You have that in your portfolio. All you have to do is just initiate a sell transaction like you do for any other security options or stocks, whatever you have. And all it will do is it will actually deposit that money in your account. Like let's take an example, right? You have 100 of warrant. The current market price is $3.25. You just sell it on a market which is $3.25. $325 will be deposited into your account. Now, so we covered number three and number two. I mean, not sorry, not number two. We covered number three and number one. Now, let's talk about number two, how to exercise it. This is the one that is a little bit tricky, and this is the one that Sava desires that every single warrant holder exercise the warrant because that is what going to help them get the funding that they need to spend on those all those R&D and D and the trial and all the medicines and things that they are working on. So let's talk about those warrants. So what I did today is actually I called my broker. As a matter of fact, I didn't call. I actually chat to them and asked them, okay, I have this warrant. If I need to exercise it, what is the best and easy ways to do it? So the easiest way to do is you just call them, chat with them. They will take your order and they will buy the share for you at a strike price. So which is $33. So let's suppose I have 100 warrants in my brokerage account. I contacted my brokerage through the chat. They will go and buy the 100 share from the Sava and for me, and they will charge me $3,300. And the average processing time will be 2 to 3 days. I was at TD Ameritrade before. Now it's Charles Schwab. They bought TD Ameritrade, and they told me that they're not going to charge any transaction fees. So for your brokerage, it might be a little bit different. So you may want to find out with with them. So when they exercise the warrant, the company actually issues some new shares, and that is how it get diluted, right? So that then what moving on. So let's suppose this one. So I contacted my brokerage. I have 100 warrant. The strike price is $33. So they took out $3,300 from my brokerage account. Now, since I am exercising it within 30 days, so that means I will get zero point 0.5 extra as a bonus. So since it's 100, so I'll get 50 more. So the total I will get is 150 stocks. And the amount I paid is $3,300. So the cost for me will be $22 instead of $33 since I am buying within 13 days and company has a bonus program for that. Now, so we went through all those three options. Now, the big question is which one should you exercise? Should you go with option one or option two or option three? So let's do some comparison of that. So let's suppose I bought 100 of share at $25. That's what I had before. So the amount I paid was $2,500. Now, out of those 100 shares, I got 40 as a warrant, and the current value of those warrant today is $3.25. So that comes around like $130. So that $130 I get as a credit into my account if I sell it today. And since I paid it $25 before, so if when I subtract it from that, that bring down my cost to $23.70. And by doing that, I have no warrant in my account whatsoever. All I have is 100 Sava share, which I had it before anyway. Now let's suppose instead of doing that, I want to go ahead and exercise it. So I had 100 share before that cost me $2,500 before. And now what I called my brokerage and I decided to exercise the warrant. For 100 shares, I got 40 warrants. So $33 each, I paid $1,320. And since I am exercising it within 30 days, so I get extra 20 bonus. So what I did is I got 60 at the price of 1320. So if I add the price which I paid before 2500 and now 1320, so the total which I paid is 300,000. I'm sorry about that, 3,820. And if I divide it with 160, so the cost per share is 23.88. So in both cases, my cost is pretty much same. So at this time, it doesn't matter which option I go to. It doesn't benefit me. But if the price keep going up, that will really benefit me with the exercise option. And one of the advantage of exercising is, it's a good feel factor. It makes you feel good that you are investing in something that are going to do good. They're working on something that's really going to solve and help the people and bring some comfort into someone's life. So with that, that's pretty much I have for today. Hope you enjoyed it.